In this video, I will identify a substance, an amino acid present in a fruit that isn't even considered an aphrodisiac, but that can indeed improve your sexual function and act as a natural sexual stimulant. Follow along with me until the end of this video, where I will reveal which fruit, simple and inexpensive, you can add to your daily diet to also enjoy this benefit. Hello everyone, welcome to Men's Health. The information presented in this video is based on the medical knowledge of a certified urologist, but it is intended for educational purposes only and does not replace a consultation with a healthcare professional. If you have any questions or concerns regarding your health, please seek specialized medical advice. Let's get to today's topic. This substance is called L-citrulline. It is a non-essential amino acid, meaning it is produced by our body, and it is involved in the production of L-arginine. L-arginine, in turn, is involved in the production of nitric oxide, which is an important, perhaps the most important vasodilator in our body. It helps improve blood flow, which directly influences erection. An Italian study published compared a group of men who received supplementation with this amino acid, L-citrulline, for 1 month for the treatment of erectile dysfunction. When this group of men who received the placebo instead of L-citrulline was compared, only 8% of them reported improvement in their erectile dysfunction. In contrast, the other group, which actually received the substance, the supplementation with L-citrulline, reported up to 50% improvement in symptoms related to erectile dysfunction. Another benefit reported by the group that received the substance was that the frequency of sexual intercourse improved and the reported quality of sexual life was better, associated with the use of the supplementation. This study does not reveal significant side effects related to the use of L-citrulline supplementation. Furthermore, and this is important for us to emphasize and inform you before everyone goes out buying or eating the fruit we are about to mention, is that the patients studied were a small number and all of them had mild erectile dysfunction. There were no moderate to severe cases. Therefore, we can conclude that the effects of L-citrulline are less significant than those observed with medication-based treatments, such as tadalafil or sildenafil, which are PDE5 inhibitors, the medications of choice for the treatment of erectile dysfunction. For those who want to access this study, I will leave the link here in the description of this video, but it is really not a study with strong evidence or a very high level of recommendation. However, it serves to guide the use of citrulline supplementation. In addition, we can identify other advantages of this substance, such as increased performance and muscle flow associated with physical activity. It helps in controlling blood pressure levels, managing systemic arterial hypertension, and also has some benefit associated with digestion, an improvement in the gastrointestinal tract. But after all, where can we find L-citrulline? As I said, it is a non-essential amino acid. It is produced by our body, but the fruit in which we can find it in large quantities is a non-aphrodisiac fruit, which is watermelon, especially in its green part. Other foods also rich in L-citrulline are beans, chickpeas, peas, and cucumber. But what would be the daily dose for the use and benefit of this substance? Folks, as I said, we don't have large studies or relevant clinical evidence that determine the ideal daily amount. It does help in the treatment of conditions like erectile dysfunction. It is estimated, that a dose of 1 to 3 grams daily for 90 days may have some sexual effect in relation to the treatment of dysfunction. And at a dose of 6 to 8 grams daily, it may have some potential effect on physical activity. This substance is contraindicated for nursing and pregnant women and for patients with liver disease, and caution should be exercised when used in combination with other medications for the treatment of erectile dysfunction, such as tadalafil and sildenafil, because it can greatly potentiate their vasodilatory effect and cause undesirable symptoms such as hypertension, that feeling of fainting and dizziness. It is important for us to make it clear and emphasize to the patient that this is not a miracle cure, but that especially in those patients with arteriopathy or vasculopathy who have some circulation problems, where the production of nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator, may be compromised, this supplementation is indeed coherent. However, above all, a balanced diet, rich in fruits, legumes, and vegetables, is always important, also associated with the practice of physical exercises. If you are interested in the effects of L-citrulline on male sexual health and want something even more powerful, something natural, fast, and without the risks of traditional medications, I strongly recommend that you watch a special video that I will leave in the description here and also with a QR code on the screen. In it, you will discover a homemade 100% natural science-based solution that promises to boost your circulation, restore your potency, and even improve your confidence in the bedroom. It's something simple, fast, it only takes 7 seconds, but it has transformed the lives of thousands of men. Click on the link or scan the QR code now and see for yourself. It might be exactly what you've been looking for. If you found the content of this video important, if you think it will benefit someone you know, please share this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for our weekly content. A hug.